When I first got my hands on the early demo of the first Berserker Khazan, I wasn't quite sure what to expect. As a longtime fan of action RPGs, especially those that harken back to the PS2 era, I was curious to see how this game would carve its niche. What I found was a compelling blend of straightforward action and deep combat mechanics that kept me engaged throughout my playthrough. The first Berserker Khazan places you in the shoes of Khazan, a once revered hero turned outcast, falsely accused of treason after saving the Pelos Empire from Hismar, the Berserker Dragon, and the Dragon Legion. Khazan is subjected to brutal torture and condemned to exile. The narrative sets the gritty tone right from the start, thrusting you into a world where survival is paramount and redemption is a distant dream. What struck me is how the story doesn't bog you down with unnecessary exposition. It provides you just enough context to make Khazan's plight compelling while allowing the gameplay to take center stage. The themes of betrayal, survival, and reclamation are woven seamlessly into the experience, making every encounter feel meaningful. However, this does affect some of the early pacing in the game. What is meant to act as a tutorial does slow down the early action, but after that, the gloves come off, and I was faced with some challenging yet responsive moments of gameplay. The combat system is where the first Berserker Khazan truly shines. On the surface, it offers a straightforward action approach reminiscent of classic titles like God of War, but beneath that lies a depth that I can only begin to scratch during the demo time that I had. The ability system is robust, giving you access to a variety of skills that cater to different playstyles. Whether you prefer heavy-hitting attacks or swift, agile maneuvers, the game accommodates that. Experimenting with different abilities and seeing how they synergize adds a layer of strategy to the otherwise fast-paced combat. Further, parrying enemy attacks is just super satisfying. Timing is crucial, and the game rewards you for mastering it, but there is a learning curve here, so it makes it even more rewarding. If the regular combat encounters are the appetizers, the boss battles are the main course. The bosses I was able to face were meticulously designed, both in appearance and combat style. They present unique challenges that require you to adapt and utilize all the tools at your disposal. One icy boss in particular had me on the edge of my seat. The fight demanded precise timing, not just in parrying, but also in exploiting openings. The visual and auditory feedback during these battles enhances the experience, making the victories feel earned and losses a skill issue. Playing through the first Berserker Khazan felt like revisiting a classic God of War title, but with a modern twist. It captures that quintessential hack-and-slash essence while integrating contemporary gameplay mechanics that keep it from feeling dated. The environments are detailed, but not enough to detract from the on-screen action, and while the demo didn't allow for full exploration, what I did see was enough to justify some exploration. However, when I say this game is all about the action, I mean it. The anime visuals lend themselves so well to the game's style that I'm glad the developers focus on making combat rewarding first and foremost. I was able to experiment with the upgrading abilities and different equipment configurations, and I found it to provide a sense of progression that complements the action. The game encourages you to find a playstyle that suits you with a variety of perks and gear available that ensures there's ample room for customization. I found it natural to return to the equipment menu to tweak the setup and better handle challenges that lie ahead. This level of personalization means that many players may have a different approach to specific situations, or ones that make encounters easier. While my time with the demo was limited, the first Berserker Khazan left a strong impression. Its blend of straightforward action and deep combat mechanics offers something for both newcomers and veterans of the genre, and these boss battles alone will likely hold me off until the full release, or an updated demo. For those craving a game that balances intense action with meaningful progression, the first Berserker Khazan is one to keep on your radar. I, for one, am eager to dive back in and explore the depths of its combat system and see where Khazan's journey ultimately lands. Oh, I also know very little about the DNF universe, but I settled into the story pretty naturally. The first Berserker Khazan is coming to PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X, and PC in 2025.
Voice Pixel.